So, Echo, speaking of discipline, perhaps in a disciplined manner, you could explain to us how we could support this podcast if we wanted to.
Yeah, if you wanted to, for sure. I feel like we should, like we always do, in a disciplined way, talk about Onnit.
By disciplined, I mean concise, by the way.
Oh, okay. I don't know about that.
We're over 2.5 hours or something like that.
Something like this, sure. Okay.
That doesn't play into your head, does it? You're in the game. You're here to get your job done. You care how long it takes.
Correct. Yeah. Nonetheless, last time I mentioned that I ran out of krill oil, you even said you should go to the store and buy some. Yeah.
Did you?
No. The good thing is when I went home from our session, it had come in.
Oh.
Along with
thankfully.
the orangutan.
Oh, you got a new kettlebell. Nice, yeah. Nice. 2 of them or just one?
One.
What's the weight?
54 pounds.
You need another one.
Yeah, so yeah. I want the zombie one.
That's all right.
For whatever, the orangutan one's cool, but the zombie one was really cool. So they're out of them. I think they're the same weight, 54. So I want 2 54s. They're out of them. So I was like, yeah, I'll just get one of these, just as a one-off, and then when the zombie ones come in,
check.
I'll get the 2 zombie ones.
So where is this? Anyway, what is this store that you're talking about?
Everything is at onnit.com, but I'm explaining what it is just in case people don't know or they don't understand the importance. I think it's important. Nonetheless, krill oil came in. This is what you do, and I mentioned this before, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to do. I should just do it and it'll be done. Stay on it. You know what that is, right? Stay on it.
Oh, the automatic.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
What do you even call it?
Automated.
Auto ship, kind of.
Automated shipment.
Yeah, you just pay every month and it automatically comes. Yeah. I think you might even get a deal on that one. I don't know, though. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay. It's called Stay On It.
Yeah.
You know what, man? And a lot of people or companies do that. Like you can do it with
you can do it on Amazon.
Other stuff. Yeah, Amazon, like to toilet paper, things that you just use all.
Duct tape. Constantly running out of that.
That's a good deal. I mean, that's a good thing to do with basically everything. About one time when I was drinking, I don't drink anymore, hardly. Who was it? It was Rudy. He asked me to do something, a video or something. I don't know. And he was like, "Hey, can I pay you in vodka?" And
the hell is that? What kind of a savage even says that?
I know, bro. Rudy. Anyway, and he goes, "Can I pay you in vodka?" I didn't tell him to get out of here. I was considering. I was like, wait a second. It kind of is like currency when you drink every day. It's kind of like, well, I'm gonna spend that money anyway. So I'm like, hey, you know what I could do? I'm just thinking it lasted for like 5 seconds, maybe 10, maybe 20. But I thought to myself, think of how much money I would have charged them, like double it or triple it, and get that much worth of vodka. Boom! I just saved 75, 66%. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, move on.
Nonetheless, the point still stands. If you don't have to think about it, it just comes.
Yeah,
you don't have to run into this thing like me where I'm out of krill oil for 1 week. Actually, it was a little less than a week. Doesn't matter. I won't be out of it at all. So yeah, stay on it. That's the one. Krill oil, strong bone. Didn't run out of that, by the way. And that's good, man. That stuff is good. It's weird how I told you, right, how my shoulder was jacked, like the tendon part. A weird spot, too. Yeah, healthy. And I didn't even stop lifting. You know how you get tendinitis. You're like, I got to stop lifting or lift lighter, Lighter is for suckers. Strong bone. Stay strong. Get rid of the tendinitis and any bone issues. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure. I got to go back on the website. I get addicted to that website. It's like interesting stuff. I think it can delay or stop the onset of osteoporosis. I don't want to make that claim. I'm not making that claim.
I'm not making it.
But I'm just saying that's what Strontium does. Nonetheless, good kettlebells on there. Workout stuff, especially if you like fun. You know how if you go and bench, I don't bench, but if you do just repetitious shoulder press, I don't know, it can get boring. But if you're into like interesting type workouts, you know how like you have a mace, right?
One of those. I do. I've
Yeah,
got an
and you
Onnit
have, like-
base, yeah.
Yeah,
I've got
so-
Onnit clubs. Yeah, I got all
Dang.
kinds of stuff.
See, that's why you work out so much all
Yeah.
early in the morning, because you're all looking forward to it. It's all interesting and
It
fun.
is.
If you're into those interesting workouts, and it's cool because you can like look up a bunch of workouts just for one kettlebell, you know. So maces and of course they got the traditional stuff, jump rope, whatnot. But like they have these metal things. I don't know what they are, but it's like, these are for working out. So it's like, man, you can't even get bored working out anymore, really, when you go in there. Anyway, website's interesting too. Anyway, this stuff, the supplements are outstanding. They do have, I'm going to say it, this nut butter blend. Also, I got some MCT oil.
Yeah.
You know what MCT oil?
Yeah.
MCT stands for?
Yes, I do.
Medium chain triglycerides. It's good for you. Anyway, I cook with that one, and I put it in what? Didn't you make like a dessert with it or something?
All kinds of stuff.
Put it with something.
Get your MCT
Heavy
on.
whipping cream, something. Anyway, go on there. Get 10% off. If you want 10% off, go onnit.com/Jocko. It's a good one. Support yourself. Support your joints. Support your health. I don't think you should be in a situation anymore, given the times we're in, to not support your health. There's really no room for not supporting your health right now. All your needs are met. You're not going out and like
You're not hunting
for food.
elephants.
Yeah. Nonetheless, do that. Onnit.com/Jocko. Also, good way to support your brain is to read these books. Eugene Sledge, another one from him. China Marine, also A Round of War. And
A Rumor of War. And We Go On.
I'm reading it upside down, sorry.
Yeah.
And We Go On.
Those are powerful books.
On the website, jockopodcast.com, there's a page. It's called Books from the Episode, top menu. Click on it. Boom. All the books from all the episodes with the link directly to Amazon. You get those books through there. That's a good way to support Amazon click-through. Or if you're doing any other kind of shopping, just click through our website and get whatever you're going to get, including but not limited to these books. Duct tapes. Duct tapes?
Maybe you need multiple rolls.
Duct tapes. But even if there's multiple rolls, I think it's still duct tape.
Oh, yeah. You got different types of duct tapes.
Still, no.
Okay.
Or paper clips.
Singular.
Or whichever MacGyver stuff that you're into getting. I've been getting more knives. I'm going to bring them. And bro, you ever go on Amazon and be like, hey, this is cool, and then you know how they show you the little suggestions,
Yeah.
and then you buy all the suggestions too? You ever
I
done
don't
that
actually
before?
buy all the suggestions, no, because I have discipline. Financial discipline.
I need... so I went on there and I got a flashlight. You know how nowadays flashlight technology
Yeah,
is dope
flashlights are
nowadays. Especially nowadays. Back in the day, remember the ones that it had like it was like a suitcase flashlight?
Yeah.
They're not big, but they're big. So those were dope. As a kid, like if you had that one,
Yeah,
you were like the man. Yeah, exactly right. So I'm kind of reliving it. So I'm like, let me get a flashlight. Then you look at all the new
The flashlights are
flashlights
awesome
out.
now.
You're like, oh my gosh, these are awesome. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to buy this one. I'm going to buy a mag light. Mag lights are dope because you can hit people with it
Yeah.
in the event of having to use it for a weapon. So I get one, and then I click on it, and there's various options on the length of it. I'm like, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
So I get the regular one, camouflage, from my daughter. She's 4. She likes flashlights, like all kids do. I get 2 for me. One for Sarah too. It's a long one. It's called like a 6 cell, meaning it takes 6 batteries. So you can imagine how long that is. It's like a straight up baton with a flashlight on it. So I wind up getting 9 flashlights. I don't need 9 flashlights.
This is an indication of a total lack of discipline while
Yeah.
shopping on Amazon.
Yes.
I hope you did a click through though.
Yeah. Yes, I did. And I got a book too, by the way. So, yeah, sure. I lacked Amazon flashlight shopping discipline, but I got some cool flashlights. There's this technique here. I'll show you it. You might even know this, but I learned this in bouncer. It was security training, and this was a technique that this is illegal to use. You can't use it as a security guard because it's offensive. It's not. In security, you use minimum force necessary to affect a whatever, to defuse a situation, whatever. So this is what it is. Let's say this was a flashlight, and let's say this is the light part, right? Like, so usually as a lay person, you hold the flashlight like this, right? And you like in law enforcement and stuff like that, they hold it like this. It's kind of up above like that. So this is how you hold it. So you you grip it right there by the head of it with the light. You shine it in the guy's face.
Correct.
And be like, calm down, calm down, calm down. They can't really see you. They're just blinded by the light, kind of. And they're like, oh, and they hear your voice saying, calm down, calm down. And man, you can get, and you flip it around and hit them with it. And you get those long mag lights, the 6 cell, full batteries. Boom. They don't see it coming. They don't flinch. They don't blink. They don't anything. It's just a complete, you see light one moment for a split second, the light kind of goes down,
and then you see a flash.
Then you see, you wake up. That's it. And man, the video I saw a guy doing it to somebody, I was like, dang, that guy. It's like, you know those eerie, like when you see a person die, whether it be on video or whatever, he gets like shot and his body just goes limp. He doesn't know it's coming. Nothing. It looked like that. He got hit with it so square and so hard, and he didn't even flinch. And it's a real effective thing. Don't do it to people. Unless they're in your house or something like that. Anyway, I digress. Also, good way to support is subscribing to the podcast. iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, all these podcasting providing platforms. Also, YouTube technically is a podcast providing platform. So subscribe to that one. Here's the thing about YouTube, if you don't know already. It gives you the added benefit of being able to see the video version. Jocko's face. Talking about these things. So subscribe to that. We'll add some other excerpts on there. Some enhanced excerpts. Is that what we're calling them?
Sure.
The enhanced one. Put some music on there. Right? Some B-roll. That's what it's called. B-roll. Anything that's not the actual thing. Anyway. And also, what did I say I was going to put on there last time? I was going to put on something.
On YouTube?
Yeah, some more videos.
More videos. Haven't seen them yet, so whatever. Guess that was a big lie.
It's just a theory at this point. But nonetheless, subscribe and boom, you can, support that way. Also, Jocko has a store. It's called Jocko Store. What's the website? It's an online store. JockoStore.com. So, what this has, if you don't know already, is t-shirts, hoodies. I think I'm going to put some light hoodies on there. Summertime. You don't like that idea?
No.
Heavy or nothing?
Yes.
Heavy hoodie or no shirt?
Yes.
Do you wear tank tops? Not really, huh? You do?
Yes. My wife threw a bunch of mine away about 5 or 7 years ago.
Because she doesn't like you in the tank top?
No, they were just all old and ratty, and she just threw them away randomly.
Yeah.
Which was awesome. Just don't throw away things that belong to me. That's not cool.
Hey, man.
It's one of those, it's like one of the 4 things that I still bring up to her.
No kidding.
Like, she'd be like, I can't believe how hot it is today. And I'd be like, yeah, I'd be comfortable if I had a tank top. I don't have any because you threw them away.
Yeah.
They were all ratty.
Yeah, man.
They were nice.
She doesn't like the way you look in those tank tops. It's offensive to her sensibility.
That's not cool.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying, stop pointing the finger. Start pointing the thumb. Right? That's the expression, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to watch out for that. Strangely,
I don't watch out for your tank tops apparently in my house.
The point there is someone did say, actually, not many people saying tank tops would be cool. I don't wear tank tops. You do, apparently?
Yeah.
Still, that's obviously a sore subject.
Yeah. Let's make some tank tops. I'll do my whole wardrobe with tank tops. We'll bring them back in the game.
Yeah, ratty or not. Tank tops, here we come.
Nonetheless. Can we make them pre-rattied?
Yeah. Oh, dang. Yeah, those kind. Put them on the sander or whatever. Yeah. Nonetheless, shirts are cool. If you think they're cool, check them out. JockoStore.com. Go in there. Check out the shirts. There's rash guards on there. I think I'm saying, obviously just my opinion, the rash guards are cool. That's like, to me, actually there's a lot of good things on there in my opinion, but nonetheless, shirts on there, they're cool. If you want to support, do it that way. Go to the website, see if you like something, get something. Hats are coming soon, whatever that means, but they'll be here soon. Also, psychological warfare. If you don't know what that is, I know you do, but let's say you didn't know what that was. Here, I'm going to tell you. It is an album with tracks. Jocko tracks. Jocko's saying what? Hey, these are the pragmatic, logical reasons why you shouldn't slip on your diet, or you're waking up early, or this is why you should not skip through the workout. This is why you shouldn't slack on the workout. Like all these little things that the probability of you slacking on certain things in life or they fluctuate really, but in the event of you slacking on something and you need a spot, verbal and psychological. Get this, check this out. Search Psychological Warfare, Jocko Willink on iTunes or Amazon Music or wherever they sell MP3s. Get that and get a little spot. Get a little spot for your points of weakness in your journey. I said it. And that helps.
Also, you can get Jocko white tea on Amazon, by the way. We talked about it a little bit today. The person said that they drank a cup of Jocko white tea this morning before I left for Muster003 and ended up at Muster001. Not saying that I've proven Jocko white tea allows you to travel through time and space, but here we are. So again, this is a verified purchase review. So this is a person that actually experienced this. So we need to keep that in mind. Jocko white tea, you can get it on Amazon.com. Also, Way of the Warrior Kid, book for kids and possibly adults. I think we're starting to see that.
Agree.
Here is a review. I wish I had read this book before. It gives you an excellent path to a successful, fulfilled life. It is very easy, but don't be fooled. It's incredibly deep, too. I think it is great for a 10-year-old or for an 80-year-old, as you are never too old or too young to learn the basics of an honorable life worth living. Fantastic. 100 stars. So that's pretty cool. Pick up the book. It's about how to be better, how to overcome the obstacles that we all face. And it's told through the voice of a 10-year-old boy named Mark and his uncle, Uncle Jake, who comes into his life to help him overcome some of these obstacles. So there you go. That's Way of the Warrior Kid. Also, Discipline Equals Freedom Field Manual. Editing is complete at this time. So many of these questions that I get asked about all the time are laid out in this book. Food, workouts, martial arts, and my operating system. Much that I've talked about on this podcast is in the book. In a written form, this book is like the podcast that you can read and absorb and refer back to. So the book is like the podcast, but you're going to see it's not a normal book. It's not normal. My publisher says we've never published anything like this. I don't think there's anything else published like this ever. So it's a little different. It's not a regular book, just like this isn't a regular podcast. Discipline Equals Freedom Field Manual. You can pre-order it right now. And of course, Extreme Ownership Leadership book is based on what I learned during 20 years in the SEAL teams about leadership, and especially from the Battle of Ramadi, and how to take those lessons and apply them to the battlefield, to business, and to life. Wrote that with my brother Leif Babin, who was on the battlefield with me in Ramadi. Also, we have a leadership and management consulting company. Me, Leif Babin, JP Donnell, Dave Burke. Leadership and management alignment for your team. If you want that, email info@echelonfront.com. And finally, the Muster, Austin, Texas, July 13th and 14th. Too late, sold out. We're done with that one. Not done with it. It's still going to happen, but you can't come because it's sold out. No more seats. We were able to bump it up a little bit. I think we got to like 320 or 330.
Okay.
But that's it. We were supposed to only have 300, and then we rearranged some seats or whatever, so we got it to 320, I think. But that's it. We cannot put anyone else in there. Sold out. So the next shot is back in San Diego, September 14th and 15th, back at the Omni Hotel on the Bay in San Diego. A lot of people from the first muster in San Diego are coming back, and I think that will be awesome to hear from people. Okay, you went to the first muster, you learned some things, then you brought them back to apply them, real world. You hit some obstacles. What are the obstacles that you hit? Let's figure out how to get around them. That's Muster004, San Diego, California. After that, we're not going to go again with a muster for a while. At least until sometime in 2018. Probably once again in the springtime, but later in the spring. So beware of that. If you don't come to September, it's going to be a while. And until the muster, if you do want to communicate and hang out a little bit, you can find us getting well, you're not really getting after it on the internet. But you can find us typing letters into a keyboard on the interwebs. That's right. On Twitter, on Instagram, and in the Facebook. Echo is at Echo Charles, and I am at Jocko Willink.